Imagine working 40 years, saving every paycheck, doing everything right, but your IRA still loses value. Inflation eats away at your future. Your nest egg shrinks silently, and no one tells you why. But what if I told you there's a strategy hidden in plain sight? A move so powerful that Wall Street doesn't want you to know it exists. It's called XRP and Roth IRA retirement. XRP isn't just a cryptocurrency anymore. It's infrastructure. And when combined with your IRA or Roth IRA, it becomes a shield, a tool that could protect and multiply your retirement savings. 2025 might be the final window. An ETF crash could wipe out traditional portfolios or create the perfect entry point for those who know the secret. This is not hype. This is the shift. This is your moment to choose. Follow the old system into decay, or step into the new blueprint of retirement freedom. For decades, retirement was simple. You worked, you saved, and you trusted your money in stocks, bonds, and the almighty dollar. But things have changed. Inflation doesn't knock. It slips in quietly, month after month, chipping away at everything you thought was safe. Your IRA balance may look the same, but its power to buy groceries, gas, healthcare, shrinking. That's why smart retirees, people just like you, are no longer relying on old-school thinking. They're looking for stronger, faster, smarter options, and that's where the secret lives: XRP and Roth IRA retirement accounts. Because XRP isn't just digital currency, it's a system, built for speed, built for global transfers, and now, built to protect your retirement. Most people still don't know this is even possible, but by the time they find out, it may already be too late. Traditional IRA accounts were never built for this kind of world. They weren't made to fight inflation, to survive global chaos, or to protect against a system that silently punishes savers. Each year, your dollar buys less. Your IRA statement looks stable, but everything around it keeps rising: food, gas, healthcare, taxes. And then comes the crash. Sudden, brutal. You've seen it before. 2008, 2020. Each time, decades of careful saving evaporate in weeks. And now, you feel trapped. Too old to start over. Too scared to take risks. And no one seems to offer a way out. This is the silent nightmare of retirement. A slow erosion of dignity, of security, of peace of mind. But what if the system isn't broken? What if it's just outdated? And what if there's already a better way, quietly waiting to be discovered? XRP in Roth. But there's hope. A quiet shift began in July 2023. A U.S. court ruled that XRP is not a security when traded publicly. It was the clarity the crypto world had waited years for. That ruling didn't just end a lawsuit. It opened the floodgates. Banks started paying attention. Institutions started running numbers. And suddenly what seemed impossible became inevitable. With Bitcoin ETFs already approved, the path is now wide open. XRP ETF? It's no longer a question of if, but when. And here's the best part. You don't have to wait. Crypto IRA platforms like eTrust Capital already allow you to hold XRP and Roth IRA retirement accounts, legally, securely, with tax advantages. This is not a theory. This is happening. People just like you, retirees, the moment an XRP ETF is approved, everything could change. Why? Because retirement money, real money, moves in silence, but hits like a flood. IRA accounts. Roth IRA allocations. Pension funds. Hedge funds. Even banks. They're all waiting for clarity, waiting for that green light. And XRP just got it. This isn't a meme coin. This isn't hype. This is infrastructure, built for speed, built for scale, built for the future. And when the switch flips, trillions in retirement capital could shift overnight. But here's the twist. The crash before that moment? That's not a warning. That's a signal. Not an ending, but an entry. Because smart money doesn't wait for headlines. It acts when the fear is loudest. And the upside belongs to those already in. Those who said yes to XRP and IRA Roth IRA retirement before the crowd even noticed. Did you know this? Bitcoin IRA accounts grew over 300% in just 5 years. And that was before any ETF approval, before full legal clarity, before institutions stepped in. Now think bigger. Total retirement funds in the United States? Over $37 trillion. Yes, trillion with a T. So let's run the math. What happens if just 1% of all that capital flows into XRP in IRA Roth IRA retirement accounts? Demand doesn't just rise, but it explodes. Supply gets squeezed. Prices move fast. And those already positioned, they win. This is the moment Wall Street fears most. Not because it's unstable, but because it's fair. Because for the first time, you, the individual saver, can front-run the institutions. You can act before the headlines, before the crowd, before the rush. The numbers don't lie, but they don't wait either. You don't need to go all in. You don't need 100% crypto to win. You just need to be early. Even a simple 5% allocation, just 5% of your IRA or Roth IRA into XRP in IRA Roth IRA retirement could make the difference between surviving and thriving. That 5%, it could protect you against inflation. It could hedge against the next crash. And it opens the door to the altcoin wave most retirees will miss completely. While others wait for confirmation, you act on preparation. While the media warns about volatility, you focus on strategy. This isn't about chasing hype. It's about balance. About adding something modern to something traditional. The key isn't timing the market, it's beating the headlines. Because by the time the news tells you what's happening, it's already too late. Smart retirees don't wait. They position early, quietly, intentionally, and they win when others panic. Don't wait. Because by the time the news shouts XRP ETF approved, the whales, the institutions, they'll already be in. You'll turn on the TV and see the charts flying. But the entry points? Long gone. This is your window, your signal, your edge. Download the free XRP retirement guide below. It's simple, clear, and written for people just like you who want real answers about XRP and IRA Roth IRA retirement. And if you care about protecting your future, hit subscribe on XRP Today USA. We bring new strategies, updates, and alerts for smart, independent retirees every single day. In just a moment, I'll walk you through the exact timeline that could trigger the biggest wave of capital into XRP in IRA Roth IRA retirement accounts. We'll look at the signals to watch, the events that institutions are tracking, and the quiet moves already happening behind the scenes. Because those who know the timeline can prepare. And those who prepare, they're the ones who win. Stay with me. What comes next could completely change the way you see retirement. The clock is ticking. You may think you have time, but retirement doesn't wait, and neither does opportunity. XRP in IRA Roth. IRA retirement isn't just a smart move. It could be the single decision that separates those who endure from those who rise. You've worked too long to watch your future shrink in silence. So ask yourself, when the wave hits, will you be riding it or watching it crash into someone else's account? The system won't warn you, but this video just did. The next move is yours. Choose wisely. Start today.